After a long wait, we finally got a new update for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, as update 1.4 is quite a substantial one, and it includes 2 brand new IKRAN skins. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day, and it was just announced that Avatar Frontiers of Pandora will receive a new update on April the 15th, which brings quite a handful of notable fixes. Now the update sizes does vary depending on platform, as PS5 will be 5GB, Xbox Series X and S is 4.82GB, whereas PC is the largest at 6.79GB. One of the bigger noticeable changes that they posted states that the Hunter's Guide has been updated and we can now mark entries as favorites and filter through them. Additionally, they also included an undiscovered entries filter, clearly displaying the entries you're missing, which in my opinion will be a massive help, as I often had to refer to wiki pages and Reddit threads to see which entries I actually missed. Now they also state that they've added a new photo tab to photo mode, Style, where we can find the comic book toggle, allowing us to capture hyper stylized shots of the game. Interesting, and I'm curious how this will look when the update arrives. They also state that the gameplay menu category has some new options, such as gathering controls tutorial, which enables us to more specifically choose how the on-screen gathering tutorial appears during gameplay, quest marker, which allows us to choose how the quest marker is displayed in the world, as we can now select between having the marker to be permanently visible or make it appear only when using Navi Sense. They also state that the map has been updated to improve the visibility of icons and markers. Pinned ingredients will now appear highlighted when nearby, making them easier to spot, which is a huge improvement in my opinion. And they also state that in the settings menu, we can now find a new setting in the user interface category called HUD contrast. This will allow, or essentially help improve the readability of the HUD. Again, also a big plus. They also state some other noticeable fixes, such as arrows will no longer exclusively hit center mass when using a short bow, longbow or heavy bow with the reflex shot perk, various UI improvement, various back-end stability improvements, several quest related fixes, fixes to the left hand input presets, and fixes to localizations in several instances. Now they don't go into details in terms of the back-end stability or the quest related fixes, but I do hope this fixes a lot of quests, because I know people are still reaching out to me about broken quests regarding Frontiers of Pandora, so hopefully this fixes even more stuff that's been broken since the launch of the game. Now an interesting note is that they do say other additions is surprise. With this update, players will receive 2 new IKRAN patterns in their inventory, First Light and Dreamer's Run. We'll make sure to keep an eye out for your awesome photo mode shots. So very interesting that they just threw out 2 new IKRAN patterns and they didn't put it in the store, they just updated it with the game. So I do wonder if we will get updates in the store itself. I mean, with this update rolling out when the new store or when the new weekly rotation is updated, I'm gonna keep an eye out on the store to see if there's any new items popping up. But this does give me hope. I mean, with the latest ramblings of what's been happening with Ubisoft and the buyouts of the franchises, I was worried with this game if it's ever gonna be updated. And with this update, it does seem like they're still working on it, which gives me hope. I mean, I am hoping that we will see one more content update before the release of Fire and Ash. Just one more DLC or expansion kind of tying up everything together, essentially tying into Avatar Fire and Ash. But I am surprised by this update, and it is a welcome surprise indeed. But what would you like to see from Frontiers of Pandora? Are there still bugs that's plaguing your game? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.